So since we now think about Hakomi as assisted self-discovery, mindfulness-based assisted self-discovery, we can talk about how, in particular, we will help somebody discover something that's useful, discover something about the way they're organizing experience that when it's brought into consciousness allows for options, allows for alternative ways of being. And we do that with what we call little experiments done in mindfulness. Doesn't need to be a lot of mindfulness, but it's bringing attention to something that gets the client curious, that I'm curious about as the practitioner, but that I can also get the client curious about. Do you notice that your head is turned that way when you're listening to me? Do you notice that every third word, one shoulder goes up? Are you aware that you just said because 10 times in that last sentence? There's a way that you're organizing your expression that gives a clue about some idea you have or some past experience you've had that you're predicting to have again. And let's see if we can find out about that. So this is not a method where I, as a practitioner, analyzes, tracks the behavior of somebody and then analyzes and interprets it. This is a method where I'm going to collaborate with somebody to explore something. Maybe it comes to my attention first, but I'm going to bring it to their attention and using a little experiment. It might be as simple as doing the behavior slowly in mindfulness. That can be the first experiment. What if you just lift that shoulder a few times and just notice what else goes on as you're lifting? Is there a thought? Is there another part of your body? Is there a feeling or a memory? Let's just see what happens if you do that experimentally with an experimental attitude, with a curiosity about, I wonder what happens. What am I going to learn about this if I do it on purpose, slowly, in mindfulness? And the experiment could be to do something else. What if I stop you from lifting your shoulder? What if I lift the shoulder for you? What if you turn your head this way instead of that way? What if you experiment? I'm careful with the experiments where I invite the person to do something opposite, especially, or different from what they're doing, because I don't want to suggest a correction. It's not about a correction. It's not about there's something better than the way you're doing it. We're going to experiment to learn something about the habit, to learn something about how it serves you or seems to serve you, as well as learn something about how it limits you or hurts you. And also to experiment to see if what else is possible. If I break up this pattern, this automatic way of being in reaction or organizing around a certain situation, if I break up that pattern, it opens up the door and the windows to all kinds of new possibilities. So we'll do these little experiments in mindfulness, not just to find out something about why the behavior is happening, but also to find out what else is possible.